Hi, I'm Ricky Quinn, martial arts and personal trainer. Today I'm going to talk about stretching. Stretching is just as important as exercising. So if you exercise, you need to stretch as well, because if you get really tight in certain muscles, let's say you do a lot of biceps work, then you'll end up being like this. Or if you do too much push-ups or chest work, you might create bad posture. So stretching is important to keep your body healthy as well as feel better, okay? So I like to do my stretching a little bit. I do stretching after I exercise, and I also do a little bit of stretching before I go to sleep. But right now I'm going to show you what I do after I exercise. Let's say I just did a really hard workout, an intensive workout. So the first thing I'm going to do is breathe. Take a few deep breaths just to relax and get back to my regular heart rate. So deep breaths. Just going to bring your hands up, breathe in. Come up on your toes and then breathe out. Let your hands drop, bend your knees. And breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Stretch up high and breathe out. Now we're going to open our legs. You can take a deep breath in. Open your hands out to the sides and then breathe out. Bend your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make sure you're not letting your back go down too much, okay? Try to keep your chest up, breathe in, breathe out. Next, we're gonna take like we're grabbing something up over our shoulder and then dropping it down on the floor every time we breathe. So you breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. 2 breaths, breathe in. So the breath out is a little bit longer than the breath in, and just let your arms dangle. Okay, after we breathe, we do a little bit of stretching. It's a combination of yoga stretching and other places that I got. How to stretch, martial arts. Now we're gonna do a few moves from yoga. You're gonna stand with your feet together, stand up tall, but don't bring your chest out like this, kind of relaxed, okay? Stomach is slightly tight, but not tight, okay? But not loose either. Don't let your like stomach stick out, okay? And chest is pointing forward. This is going to be hard to do with the dogs around. We'll try. You're going to breathe in, lean back a little bit, breathe out. Bring your hands all the way down to the floor, as far as you can go without bending your knees. So if you can't get down any lower than this, that's fine, wherever you can get to. Now you're going to bring your hands to the sides, and you try to go down, bend your knees, breathe in. Keep your weight in the center here, and breathe out. And straighten your legs any amount. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. 3 times, then we're going to go to the other side. Put your hands on the other side. Breathe in, bend your knees, breathe out. Straighten them as much as you can. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time, breathe in, and breathe out. Now we're going to step back into plank position. Okay? Now if you're just a beginner, you can put your knees down first and then bring your chest down to the floor, or come straight down to the floor, okay, as you breathe out, okay? We're gonna breathe out, breathe in. Now we're gonna lift up our upper back up to the ceiling. This is called cobra in yoga. And now we're gonna come up onto our knees. Now we're going to do some cat-cow, okay? So you're going to round your back and then you're going to bring your back like this. This is the cat part, this is the cow part, okay? We're going to time it with the breath. So you're going to breathe in and extend your back, and then breathe out, round your back. And we're going, like we're thinking of each vertebrae one at a time. So when you breathe in, it starts from the neck and goes down to the tailbone, and when we breathe out, we round the back and it starts from the tailbone and goes up to the neck. So breathe in, start from the neck, all the way down to the tailbone, and then breathe out, start from the tailbone, curl it in, and tuck your chin again. Breathe in, extend the neck. If you don't bump into a dog, and breathe out. First the tailbone, tuck the tailbone, round the back, and back in. 2 more breaths. Breathe in from the neck, and breathe out from the tailbone. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, now we're going to lean back, open your legs about chest width. Then bring your big toes together and you're going to sit back onto your heels and try to straighten your back and flatten it out as far as you can go. Okay, if you can't get your butt down towards your heels yet, that's okay. Wherever you can get them, just feel the stretch. You should feel it in your back. Breathe a couple of breaths here. Now you're going to bring your hands all the way to one side and feel that stretch on one side. And then bring it all the way to the other side. And feel it on the other side. Okay, now you're going to come up on your all fours. And we're going to go back into downward dog. Okay, so press back with your hands, more on the base of the fingers. Open your fingers out wide, your arms are shoulder width apart, and you're going to press back, okay? It's better to have your toes on the mat so it doesn't slip, like I just did. And you're going to push back with your knees bent. What you're thinking here is trying to get your butt up towards the ceiling and your ears between your arms, okay? And now as you go, you're going to try to straighten one leg out, back, and then straighten the other side. Okay, now try to see if you can straighten both legs out as much as you can, and push back, bring your butt up towards the ceiling. Now you're going to bring one leg up to the ceiling, and then turn it sideways. So bending your knee and turning sideways, and then bringing it down, bringing it through, okay? So bring it through to both hands, and from here you're going to straighten up. Straighten up and bring your hands up to the ceiling, okay? Okay, now you're going to lean forward, and then try to grab your foot, okay, from behind. If you can't reach yet, okay, do whatever you can. You can just kind of bring it up like this. Okay, and try to reach here. And if you're a little bit more advanced, you can try to reach over with your other hand. Now, pay attention that you're not on the knee, directly on the knee. You're kind of leaning forward so that you're at the beginning of your quad muscle there. Okay, and both hands to the side if you can. This opens the chest up as well. You should feel it here in the hip flexors and the quads. Okay, I'm going to bring it down slowly. Put your hands down and raise this leg back up. Twist it again. And now we're going to switch sides. Okay, bring it in, out, twist, bring it through. Leg on the floor, hands up. Try to arch your back a little bit. Try to keep your arms straight if you can, as much as possible. Lean forward onto your quad. Grab the back foot, and you can stay right here if you need to, or grab the other foot as well, the other hand with the other hand, and open the chest up. Okay, same thing we did before. Hands back down between the leg, encircling the leg, and then bring it up. Twist a little, open the hip up to the side, and then bring it down. Okay? Now we're going to lie back on our back. You're going to lie back on your back, and you're going to hug your knees into your chest a little bit. Hug your knees into your chest a little bit, and you're going to rock a little bit back and forth. Rock, rock, rock. Okay? Now, cross one leg over the other and flex your toes here. Thank you. Flex your toes, and you're gonna thread your hand and grab the knee that's over here, okay? And you're gonna pull it into you. Relax your neck here, breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly. You should feel a stretch over here, okay? If you don't, you might be very flexible and you may not need this stretch, okay? doggies don't want to stretch. They want to play. Okay, now you're gonna bring your leg out to the side and then open your arms out to the side, shoulder height, and look to the opposite direction and the knee is good. I know. Did you steal your ball? Is it very hard? Okay, now we're gonna switch. Other leg. Flex your toes and bring it to you. Thread your hand. I don't know if you can see with this dog licking me. Now you're gonna bring it to the side, Barbara, move. Bring it to the side, open your arms out shoulder height, and then look to the opposite direction. And breathe. Okay, next, gonna come up a little bit here. We're gonna rock backwards. Try to get your feet back as far as you can. Don't worry if you can't touch the floor yet. You're gonna rock, roll forward. Open your legs as much as you can. Try to get your arms, your elbows down as far forward as you can. Whatever you can do, that's good. Roll back and forward. I usually do this anywhere between 5 and 10 repetitions. And forward. It's good for your back. It's like a massage. Breathe. And open your legs as much as you can. And then forward. Okay, last stretch. You're gonna bring your feet together, butterfly style. Okay. Feet together. Bring your heels in towards you as much as you can. And push your knees down as far down towards the floor as you can. And then try to straighten out your back. You're not playing with you? Play together. There we go, play together, guys. Okay, you're gonna straighten your back out as much as you can, so bring your chest forward. Okay, because the tendency is to round your back here. Try not to do that. And then lean forward as much as you can without rounding your back. So you're leaning forward from the hips, not from here, from here. Okay, from here it's good to practice getting up without using your hands, okay? So try to cross your legs and then try to get up like this without using your hands. This is a good and important exercise just in general. That's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please click like and share with a friend who you think might benefit from this too. Thank you so much for watching. Hey guys.